have the heat on kind of a medium-low, because we don't want the butter to completely separate. Hi, welcome back to our channel, Let's Cook with Izzy. I'm Dave.
I'm Izzy.
And today we're going to cook pulled pork. Later, after it's done, we'll show you two different ways that we use it here at home on baked potatoes and a pulled pork sandwich. So, you ready to get going?
Yeah.
Shall we wash our hands?
Yeah.
Sounds good. So today we're going to do pulled pork. And we're going to use a cut called the pork butt. But it's not what you might think it is. The actual pork butt is a ham, and that comes from the rear end of the pig. The pork butt that we're going to use is this piece up here, the shoulder. And what's kind of weird is that the shoulder is actually this piece down here, which connects to their leg. But this is the upper shoulder, and it's got lots of connective tissue in it, and it's very flavorful, and it works really well either in a slow smoke situation or in a slow pressure cooker like we're going to use today. So what I'm going to do is, since there's a lot of knife work to cut this up into chunks, I'm going to do that. And Izzy is going to take the pieces as I get them, and she's going to season them up with the rub that we're going to use. Sound like a deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Okay. If you're using like a smoker or something, you can go ahead and just put the whole thing right on the smoker, and you don't have to worry about cutting it into pieces.
And
but
it's good.
What's that? And it's good, yes. But since we're using a pressure cooker, and we kind of need the space, we're just going to trim a little bit of the really heavy fat, because we want to keep a good bit of the fat. So what I'm going to do is give her these little pieces in the bowl, and with my clean hand, I'm going to dump our seasoning on. The seasoning we're using is a Souvlaki seasoning that we use at Costco on our ribs. Okay, just reach in there and spread them all around and get that seasoning all over everything. Can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
We're getting dirty, but it's okay.
Yep, that's okay, because we'll wash our hands again.
Yeah. With all that seasoning.
Now remember, you don't have to cut it into real tiny chunks. You just need it small enough to
Smells so good.
get into the cooker.
It smells so good, Dad.
It does smell good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. So good. Well, this does.
And what I'm doing here is just trimming the fat cap off, because we don't need too much fat in there.
Don't get too much done.
Because the fat will actually render out while it's cooking.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks good. Good deal. We're going to put some more in, and then you can season these up too.
Are we going to add a lot?
Yep, we're going to add a lot.
Let's start mixing. It's okay if we get a little bit dirty for this.
Yes, indeed. Okay, you getting it?
Yeah, I need some. Oh.
All right, that looks like a good job. Izzy's got them all seasoned up here. As you can see, nice and seasoned everywhere on all sides. And we're just going to dump this into we have an Instant Pot, but any pressure cooker will work. And we'll just add that extra seasoning in there, just like that. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to use, why don't you get down and wash your hands while I cut this onion. We're going to add an onion, and we're just going to cut it into chunks. We're going to add everything in, seeds, skins and
I'm
all.
gonna bring leftovers so everyone gets dirty. That's what I did. I got so dirty. I put lava.
And the reason we're not being real careful with the skins is that when it comes time to actually pull the pork out, that will still be in chunks, and then we will strain everything else out. I've also got about 3 stalks of celery here. We're going to put that in.
Can I put some salt on?
I'll put it on this time.
Okay.
And then a little bit of salt. I know it looks like a lot, but it all will get mixed up. And some pepper. Now, in a pressure cooker, you always have to have liquid.
Yeah.
We're going to use chicken stock as our liquid. And there's no set amount that you need in there. It just has to be enough to help create the pressure. If it's dry, there's nothing in there that will pressurize the cooker. Overall, I'm going to use about a quart, I think. That's looking good in there. And then one last thing that we're going to do is add in some Sweet Baby Rays barbecue sauce. Now, at this point in time, all that's going to do is add a little bit of sweet flavor to it, and we'll be all set to go. Now, this is locked into place, and always, if you're using a pressure cooker, make sure that it's locked into place so that it doesn't blow off, because these things create a lot of pressure inside, and you never want to open them while it's hot. All right, do you want to come push the button?
Yeah.
Okay. Push this one that says pressure cook. And we're off. I have this set for an hour and a half. It will come up to temp and up to pressure. Then it will cook for an hour and a half at pressure. And when it's all done, we'll let it cool down. It'll turn itself off, and then we'll let it cool down naturally, which will take about another half hour or so. And then we'll be able to take the pulled pork out, and it'll just fall apart. So in a little bit, we'll see you back. All right, we're back. The Instant Pot cooked for an hour and a half, and now it's been cooling for 35 minutes. So I'm going to flip the pressure valve, and we're going to release the rest of the pressure, and then we'll pull the pork out. And
then we'll see if it tastes good or not.
That's right. Absolutely right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
When you do this, you need to be very careful, because that is 200 degree steam coming out. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want to open your pressure cooker too soon. All right, now that the pressure has been released, we can open the Instant Pot safely and start getting our pork out.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is a piece, Izzy, what you can do is take the 2 forks like this and just pull it apart. And you can see how easily it all pulls apart. So go ahead.
When you pull it apart, it will like warm up a little bit.
Right. Okay, you can start pulling. You can start pulling everything apart.
What's the part?
Yep. Okay, go like that. See how easy that goes? So just, here, wait, do it this way. Let go a second. We'll do it this way. And then see, you just pull. Just like that. Okay?
Okay.
Can you do that?
Is there some more in there?
There's lots more in there.
There's a whole bunch.
Yeah, just take a piece, pull it apart. Just like that. Oh, see, turn it this way, now pull. See how easy it comes apart? Just pull it with the grain so that you get the strands of the pork, and you're going to have a wonderful meat for a sandwich. So you just grab it and pull it, and because it's so tender, it will just all flake off like this. Try a piece?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try another piece. Take a piece. That's going to be great on sandwiches and on baked potatoes later. Okay, we'll see you back in a little bit when we make dinner. Okay, everything is ready, so now what we're going to do is make the potatoes. And Izzy, you want to put some butter on there?
Yeah.
There we go.
Right here?
Yep, good. Get some out. That's good. Spread it all over. Need help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just want to put some butter everywhere. Here you go. Here's some salt, pepper. You can put that on. That's good. You don't have to put too much salt. Oh, that's a lot. She likes it peppery. Okay, now for the pulled pork. Get a great big old scoop there. And here you go. Again, we're using Sweet Baby Rays. Put as much on as you'd like. That's probably good. Is it enough?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then if you'd like, you can add some cheese on top or a dollop of sour cream. And there you go. Now, the other thing that we're going to do is I have a brioche bun that we've lightly toasted. I'm going to use some spicy pickles.
I don't like spicy pickles.
Well, I do though. And nice big
There's like 6.
dollop. There's plenty of pickles, yes. Of pulled pork. Lots of barbecue sauce. And then I have a coleslaw that we bought at Costco.
Okay.
You could always make your own. It's really easy. You just slice up some cabbage and carrots, and then you're good to go. And there you have it. There's pulled pork 2 ways, and what else is there? Anything else? That looks good, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, thanks for watching, and what do you say?
Like and subscribe.
Yep, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.